Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope torn over Thomas, Sheila and Deacon's intimidating callers. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, August 29, reveal that Thomas Forrester will assure Hope Logan that he can love her like no bone. Differently, all Hope has to do is embrace that love and put her passions for Liam Spencer behind her. At least that's how Thomas will feel about it. Of course, Thomas knows he's made some huge miscalculations, so he'll remind Hope that he'll ever be sorry for those. Still, Thomas also knows Hope believes he's a changed man, so he'll prompt her to concentrate on that and the bright future they could have together. Liam has fudged between Hope and Steffi Forrester for times, but Thomas' love for Hope has no way wavered. Although Thomas was obsessed with Hope formerly upon a time, he'll feel like he can love her in a healthy way now and give her the awful life she deserves. Hope will be torn since part of her will be tempted to start fresh with Thomas, but another part of her will still be shattered over losing Liam and the family they erected. It's clear that Hope isn't prepared to dive into a new relationship, so she'll pump the thickets with Thomas a bit. That said, Hope will offer a little stopgap about a result while they are wedged in limbo. It sounds like Hope will principally suggest they can keep hooking up behind unrestricted doors if Thomas is open to the suggestion. At the Forrester manse, R.J. Forrester will agree to keep quiet about Eric Forrester's arthritis, which makes it delicate for him to design the old-fashioned way. R.J. will also strike a deal with Eric when it comes to working on his new collection, so it won't be long until R.J. shows his granddad how to design using a computer program. Other B&B spoilers say Sheila Carter and Deacon Sharp's discussion will be intruded by a knock at the door. Cleric will incontinently sweat bad news once two people show up looking for answers about Sheila's whereabouts. It turns out Ridge Forrester and Carter Walton will make their way over to Deacon's apartment, so their surprise visit will leave Deacon and Sheila flipping out. Cleric won't want anyone to find out he's still romantically entangled with Sheila, so he'll push her to hide while he deals with Carter and Ridge's unanticipated appearance. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Deacon will lie about having no contact with Sheila since her captivity release and try to play it cool, so stay tuned for updates on all the drama. Brooke warns Hope, Ridge questions Steffi, Thomas confronts Liam. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Monday, August 28 suggest Brooke Logan cannot believe that Liam Spencer won't forgive her. Brooke asks if Liam didn't hear. Thomas Forrester goes to speak to Liam. Steffi Forrester tells Ridge Forrester how important he misses the Cliff House. R.J. Forrester stops by Eric Forrester's to pick up his bowl. R.J. sees that Eric is having problems and urges him to open up. Eric Forrester needs R.J. Forrester's help. Eric tells R.J. it has been a bad day because of Ridge. Eric tells R.J. about the new line he wants to design. R.J. is agitated. Eric tells R.J. that Ridge wants him to retire and play pickleball. Eric tells R.J. that he's going to produce this new line and R.J. is going to help him. R.J. says that Eric doesn't need him to help. Eric tells R.J. that his hands hurt too poorly to do this. Eric asked Ridge to help him and he refused. Eric wants this to be the stylish collection he has ever done. Eric asks R.J. if he'll do that. Ridge Forrester is concerned about Thomas Forrester. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Ridge tells Steffi that Eric is worried with him over a stapler. Ridge tells Steffi that Eric is indeed worried about people using his office. Ridge wants to know if Steffi knows what's going on with Hope and Thomas. Steffi is hoping that Liam and Steffi get back together. Ridge doesn't want Thomas to come hung up again. Ridge loves his kitties and he's upset about Thomas. Brooke interrupts and tells Ridge and Steffi what Liam said. Brooke says Hope is in a vulnerable place right now. Brooke Logan orders Hope Logan to stay down from Thomas Forrester. Brooke asks Hope if the kiss is all Liam knows about. Hope assures Brooke that's all he knows about. Brooke sees how important Hope is hurting. Hope is also frenetic at herself. Brooke tells Hope that everyone will support her. Hope isn't suppose she deserves that right now. Brooke says they will always be there for her. Brooke warns Hope not to go back to Thomas. Brooke begs Hope not to turn to Thomas. Brooke says Thomas will make a play. Hope says Thomas had nothing to do with this. Hope told Thomas she wanted to give it one last shot for her son, and he walked down. Brooke says Thomas's love has caused Hope a great deal of pain. Thomas stops by Hope's office and tells her about his visit to Liam's office. Thomas says Liam is a bigger fool than he allowed. Thomas tells Hope that he told Liam that Hope is truly trying to do what she said and put her family back together. Thomas says Hope made one mistake and Liam cannot forgive that. Hope is shocked that Thomas didn't tell Liam about them. Thomas cares so important for Hope, and he doesn't understand what Liam is doing. Thomas loves Hope so much. Thomas says that the first kiss gave him so important energy and passion. Thomas says this is their time and doesn't want to throw it down. Hope and Thomas kiss and she pulls back. B&B spoilers. Thomas Forrester pleads Hope Logan's case. Thomas tells Liam that he understands that he knows about the kiss in Rome. Thomas isn't going to try to defend himself when Liam brings up the history. Thomas cannot believe that Liam won't forgive Hope, and he tells him he has to. Thomas tells Liam that Hope loves him and wants him back. Liam says his exchanges with Hope are none of Thomas' business. Liam says he and Hope still love each other. Thomas says Liam will be suitable to forgive Hope also. Thomas tells Liam that Hope messes up formerly and Liam is done. Liam has heard Hope multitudinous times and yet Hope gets one chance. Liam says Hope knew that one thing would end their marriage and she chose it. Thomas tells Liam he's a fool, but Liam will live to lament this. Liam convinces himself not to forgive Hope. Finn gets fed up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers document that Liam Spencer surprised his woman. She assumed their discussion at the cabin following their son's birthday party was productive. Also, after telling Thomas Forrester that she planned to make effects work with her hubby, Liam rejected her. Hope Spencer didn't see that coming and was left standing alone in what was her family home wearing a stupefied look on her face. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, all they do is talk about themselves. Important of Hope and Liam's marriages have involved heavy ages of talk about themselves. While it's natural for all couples to concentrate on their relations, this particular pairing drives that aspect of togetherness into the stratosphere. Liam is a veritably logical person. Hope is a sensitive soul. Those factors, along with others, remain the form for policy by analysis and instability each around. Talking commodity to death means that one person reads too important into the script. Having two people do that and the ceaseless content centered on private passions produces endless query. If it was not Thomas Forrester, Liam's demon, in this case, involved Hope trusting Thomas Forrester. Clifton's character constantly advised Hope that spelled peril, and his instinct proved right. Of course, observers know Liam has not told Hope about him kissing Steffi in Rome, Italy, and at the Precipice House. He also didn't bestow having told Steffi that he no way stopped loving her, but Hope has to believe that Liam would have had a negative response to any man she'd have turned to other than him. Claiming the Thomas factor as a reason not to be suitable to forgive her is a negotiable reason. John Finn Finnegan is contending John Finn Finnegan's heart drops whenever he enters the empty Precipice House. It's nothing further than a structure without his favored bones. There. Those watching on the other side of the screen probably know how Finn feels, having returned to any position where people they watch about aren't present or others are gone for good. Finn is determined to win Steffi back because he can't stand to be without her and the children. If his prayer doesn't work or Steffi ultimately decides that his connection to Sheila Carter creates an unattainable problem, also their break could endure. Liam is staying to see if that marriage fails, and if it does, he plans to not live without Steffi and the children. Moreover, on B&B, this point is a leading source for everything linked to the bold and the beautiful.